It's your local changeling fairy, Siobhan Emily, come to you live from Twitch.tv. How you doing? You doing good? I'm doing great. Happy Monday! It's a new week, and holy shit, we are, like, on the second half of April now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why has this goddamn, like... How come this, like, month went so fast? Maybe it's just because I'm back to streaming, so, maybe it just feels a little more, I don't know, a little faster? I don't know. But, yeah. How you doing? My weekend was, eventful, I'd say, cause, well, I guess eventful on one day. Because, on Saturday, it was my little brother's birthday! He is, like, 21. He's pretty much, like, a year and a half, younger than I am. I don't know why I said older. He was born, like, 2002, I think. So, yeah. So yeah, well, we went out to a restaurant for dinner, and it was very fucking delicious. Also, you know what? I don't usually put my fucking chat on my second monitor when I'm on our stream, but I think it'll be much easier to keep an eye on shit. But anyways, ow. Sorry, I'm just trying to look for something. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about... Yeah, because I posted... You probably would have known because I posted a few images to my, Twitter? I didn't post, like, all my shit, because, I don't know, I'm an idiot. But one of the images of the food that I did post was this lovely, like, baked cheese and bacon burger. I didn't eat it all for the sake of my stomach. Because, like, when I, like, this is gonna sound kind of nasty and kind of TMI, but, like, I found, like, at least in more recent years, like, when I go to eat out, I wind up eating way more than I feel like I can, manage, so, like, by the end of it, I wind up feeling like throwing my entire fucking intestinal system out. Because my stomach is so fucking, like, in pain and, like, you know, full. So, like, I think I had, like, either, like, under half or a quarter of the burger, like, left when I decided I'm just gonna put that down. But yeah, I had, like, I did have, like, a full, like, 3-course. I had my starter in the form of some spicy calamari rings, which were fucking delicious, of course. And then the burger was also kind of spicy because, like, it had spicy mayo on it, which tasted very, very nice, might I add. Then we had, and then, like, my last course was a chocolate lava cake. Which, again, very fucking delicious. I mean, to be fair, everything in that fucking experience was delicious. And, like, I'm pretty happy. I was pretty glad about that. Well, I guess, like, the most event relating to the birthday that happened on Sunday was that we got some cake. So, you know, that's good. That's nice. Actually, another thing that showed up when I... Wait, what was this? Oh, that was just when we were talking about, citrine. I'm just gonna delete that. We don't really need that. Another thing was Kerfus. Or however the fuck you pronounce it. Long story short, the fucking restaurant had this thing. and the way it was utilized, I can best describe as like a technological waiter's trolley. Because like they would put like the food on it and it would kind of scoot over to the tables and all that. Which I think is, you know, very useful. When I wanted to put in this in Discord, a friend informed me that this thing's name is Kurfus. Apparently it's like a mascot of, apparently when I looked up, it's like a mascot of a Polish company or something. It's like a character associated with a fucking Polish company, I think. I don't know. But what I do know is that this guy, that he's weirdly adorable. Though my Polish friend doesn't seem to appreciate him as much. He's like, I can tolerate him, but I don't see him as a friend. It was, again, certainly thing. Oh, that was just worked. I'm just gonna scoot that aside. We'll be using that when at the end of stream when I finish the art piece. But yeah, this little guy was there. I found him fucking adorable. Which again, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. And yeah, that was my Kurfus encounter or whatever. Again, probably butchering that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the name is Polish, and as you know, I do not speak Polish. I am so fucking tired. Because I was staying out late. I wanted to play The Sims again for like a bit, but like since I started streaming, I felt like I've never had time. Like there was always something that I knew I'd want to do or have to do because that I'd probably like forget about because I'd be playing that fucking game too much. So on Sunday I was like, fuck it, sleep schedule. It's an art stream. It's more chill. Sleep schedule be damned. I want to fucking play The Sims. And so like, against better judgment, I opened up the game. And yeah. I wanted to try. I'm actually going back to staying up late thing. Yeah, you can tell that I stay up late because my brain is just complete gooey mush. It is being held together by fucking duct tape right now. Which is why I've got this coffee. Which I can best describe as a mocha. As a fucking poor man's mocha. It's like some fucking coffee. I put some coffee. I got mixed it with some hot chocolate powder and a bit of sugar and... yeah. It's actually not too bad. I think all the like flavors kind of work together in a way that's like I guess drinkable. Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I stayed late, I was just like, there was a point where I'm just like, I think it was like 5 a.m. and I was like, alright, you know, I'm gonna go take a 2 hour and a half sleep. So hopefully that'll recharge me at least for a bit. I wound up going right back to sleep and waking up at 10 a.m. because my meds alarm woke me up. I did take my meds, thank fucking lord. But, you know, sad. So I guess that's about the stay up late. As for playing Sims up late, there was one thing that I, like, really wanted to try for, like, the longest time. And that was, like, a not-so-berry legacy challenge. It was, like, I tried it once, but, like, I just couldn't do it for some fucking reason. I don't know, I feel like a lot of the shit was, there was too much... I felt maybe there was just so much that felt like too much fucking pressure, so I was just like, fuck! I need to do this in time, so it's just like, I don't care, the rules are a suggestion. So, like, in this playthrough, I'm like, the rules are suggestion, I am going to be as very loose and very casual about this, so, like... So in this, I am basically... Also, hi, Melif here! I was just talking about, like, the fact that I'm starting a not-so-berry challenge on my fucking, on my own time. Like, I say it's a challenge, but again, I am new to the... I guess I am relatively new to the concept of a legacy challenge, so it's like... I'll just fucking, I don't know, maybe I am not good at, like, thinking. So... The fuck is a legacy channel? Sims 4 thing. You play through, like, multiple generations of families, so yeah, I guess, because of that, I feel like legacy could very well just be it's exactly what it says on the tin. But yeah. Usually up to 10 tends to be it. Fucking Fugi, please. But, yeah. Ah, piss. Yeah, again, Not So Berry is one of those types of legacy challenges. Though, again, I say challenge, but I am being very loose with it, because, like, first time doing that sort of shit, I don't want to, like, put too much pressure on me. So, just, I want to take it in my own pace. I want to take it I want to be very chill about it. You know. And I mean, that's fine. I feel like I should be having, if I'm doing this, I should be having fun. And all that. So yeah, like there are... And I feel like a lot of reasons sometimes may make it easier to, like, play it a bit more casually. But yeah. I think, especially for me, it's like, the challenge says you should play on a medium lifespan, but I decided to play on a longer lifespan, so, you know, give me more time, make it feel a little more relaxed, and, you know, not stressful on my dumb autistic brain. As for objectives, like, at least I'm on the first gen right now. I mean, I don't think I guess since, given the circumstances, I'm not exactly, like, given the circumstance where I've just straight up started, I guess it's no surprise that, like, I haven't gotten too far. But, like, the 3 objectives for the first gen is, I think, max scientist career, complete element collection, and complete chief of mischief aspiration. For me, I'm like, if I can get, like, 1 or 2, then that's fine. Like, if I somehow can't get, like, all 3 in my Sims life, then, like, that's no big deal for me. I just want to have a good time. I should say the place I started off was pretty, I guess, unorthodox. I was thinking, like, because, like, when I tried it first, I was like, I'll go to Willow Creek, I guess, and built a house there, so nothing too, overcomplicated. Though when I was thinking about starting again, I was like, maybe I should play on a DLC world, and a friend of mine suggested that I do it in San Myshuno, the city living world. And I thought that was interesting, because, like, I don't think anyone would really start in an apartment, or at least would think to start in an apartment. So, yeah. I mean, I feel like my game plan will be, once I can get my sim to start a family, I'll probably wind up, and once, like, I guess the child gets a little older, maybe, like, toddler at least, I'll probably move out into, like, a bigger home, into, like, a standalone home on a lot. I'm pretty sure by then I'll probably have enough cash to, like, hold my own. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll pick up some side hustles on the side to, like, make shit work out. We will see, we will see. that, I'm starting a Bombline. Yeah, obviously Bombline. I'm doing a legacy challenge, my first ever proper legacy challenge. But again, due to it being my first and me being a new, I'm choosing to be loose with the rules to just as a way to like ease me into the concept of this sort of stuff. Oh yeah. I think I have images of like the sim I made for this. There she is. Also, I should probably get rid of the Kerfus. Delete that. So, this is her name is Spear, because the generations are associated with a color. First gen is Mint, so I thought, like, you know, I mean, Mint is a nice name, but I feel like when people do this challenge, maybe I just think it could be considered a little overdone. So it's like, you know what, I'm gonna name her Spear, because, you know, spearmint. A type of mint. But, the thing about Mint is, well, she isn't human. This is what I tried in my first attempt, and I just thought it was a fun idea. But, like, nothing in the fucking thing said that my founder couldn't be an alien, so, like, that's what she actually looks like. Originally she was gonna be a proper green, but then I thought, like, it would probably make more sense that she was blue, and I remember I had the CC for, like, a CC for, like, some more, like, alien-y overlays. And so I kind of gave her this sort of minty half-half kind of look, and I think it looks so awesome! She looks like a proper fucking alien. And I just think that's neat. But yeah. I'm pretty excited for how this, little challenge will pan out with, like, some of the shenanigans. Because I feel like right now, what I am doing is making her a fucking public nuisance. I mean, Chief of Mischief seems to really like me having her be mean. For whatever reason. I mean, to be fair, because of the self-discovery system and, like, growing together, now she, like, right now, I think because of things that happened, so far she's already had 2 self-discoveries. She is on top of the starting traits, which, for the Mint generation, which are, vegetarian, jealous, and materialistic. Now she is also mean and self-assured. Which I think is very funny. But yeah, as for, like, children, I'm like, the hope is that we can actually have, like, biological ones, but, like, I'm gonna be honest, if that doesn't happen, then that's completely fine, because, because, like, I think it's like post-infant patch, they added the option for science babies. Which means which is cool because you can have a child without having to, with either, like, someone who isn't a romantic interest. You can have one with a romantic interest, but but if I remember correctly, you can also have a science baby with a friend. But you can also have one on your own, like, with no one else but yourself. And I think that could be useful for, like, this I wouldn't say hyper, just generally casual play legacy. Cause, like, if I can't do this in, like, a certain time, then, like, fuck it, fuck it, this gal is gonna be a single mom, like, by choice. Which, you know what, sometimes we gotta be a girl boss like that. Ugh, fuck. I'm making weird noises. I am so sorry. Have I seriously speedrun my entire fucking, I've essentially more or less, yeah, so true. Yeah. I have like 2 more topics. One I don't think I can say much on. But this week's watch, because like I've been watching because again, I've said this several times, but I am watching King Oger with Katie and other peeps who are hanging out in the server that we're in. Because Katie hosts like superhero times, I guess. So like right now, the ones that are there are Geats and also again King Oger. I am hanging around for King Oger. I promised myself that once like a new Rider season like happens, I'm going to be coming around much earlier for the Rider one too. So, you know, that'll be cool. But yeah, for this week's watch of King Oger, I don't have much to say. The most I have to say is fuck Reckless. and also just I feel like this has become a common joke / statement in the watch, because like I mean I say that as if I haven't just said it twice, but like my whole thing was just like, what? Monarchies are corrupt? That's crazy. It's fucking it's just so dumb. I will say though, again, aside from fuck Reckless, I feel so horrible for Gira right now. I wasn't expecting shit to like take a fucking turn, to like fucking amp the stakes up that fucking quickly. Like, well, I'm surprised and I'm like not too bothered by it. At the same time, I'm kind of worried that like, will this season have pacing issues? Like, will there be problem? Will like the pacing just be kind of off as a result, or will it like, or like, you know, all that? I mean, you can't really tell right now because I think there's only like 5-6 episodes out right now. So, you know, I guess only time will tell. So yeah. Speaking of Rider, I think I've talked about this already, but I'm pretty certain, we're getting close to summer, and usually in the summer we tend to get like leaks for like who's the next big Kamen Rider or shit like that. What episode is Geats on? Because I think I'm kind of going off of like the reviews and like the like mini reviews and also like shit like that. But yeah, okay, yeah. King Oger, like the one we've watched at least subbed is 6. The one subbed for Geet that was watching the subbed one for Geets is like 30. So I think Geets has like at least a little over 10 episodes less. Like I feel like 45 to 49 tends to be the max. Tends to be like the average like length of a season, so that would be like 15 to 19 more episodes. Which, like, it's not a lot, but, like, the fucking... I mean, I say it's not a lot, but then again, I'm also, like, I was also talking about, like, how the fuck is the week gone so fast already? So it's, like, you know. Maybe those 15 to 19 episodes will come and go as fast as these weeks have been going. But, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I can't help but wonder what I can only help but wonder what the fucking next trademark's gonna be. Maybe it'll be, I don't know. I don't remember. When do these things first crop up? I think let me look. I'm gonna actually look this up. Kamen Rider trademarks. So I'm just trying to find shit. It's like, again, I think on average, they kind of wind up popping up around, like, June, July? Like, around summer, more or less. Yeah, so, like, I feel like May would be the, late May could probably be the earliest. Well, mid to late May could probably be the earliest we get that new trademark, but, which, like, it's nearly May, so, you know, we could be getting that first taste of the next rider through their, through a trademark very soon. I can only wonder what, like, the next one's gonna be. It's probably gonna be shrimp it's probably gonna be shrimp dressing, I'll say that much. But, yeah. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how everything pans out, how everything goes. I don't know why, but, like, for some reason, on this, I just have, like, a topic that just says fucking pain stories. I think it's just because I was watching, like, a few story time videos about how people got some fucking injuries. And I was thinking, I think it'd be funny to share, even though they're a little short, like, I think it'd be funny to share some of my own personal injury stories. So, there are a few. I'm going to split this up into 4. The rock pool, the door, the scaffold. Was it scaffolding? Hang on, wasn't there a 4th one? No, I think it's like 3 that I'm thinking of. So yeah, the scaffolding, the door, the scaffolding, and the door, the rock pools, and the scaffolding. I am not good with thinking about this sort of shite. But it's whatever. But anyways, I'm pretty certain these are in chronological order. Well, I'm probably gonna say them out of order anyways, because brain is soft and gooey and made of mush right now. But starting off is the polycoles, or the rock pools. So, I think this was when I was like 5, maybe 6. I mean, I think the first 2 stories I was like 5 or 6. I can literally barely remember. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. But, the story goes that, like, this was in Kilkee. Kilkee is a very nice little town to go for a holiday. And, of course, we were there on a holiday. What do you expect? And basically, Dad had taken me and my little brother, out to the rock pools, or I guess pollicles that are around there. And it was fun. I really want to go walk there more, but but I am fat and out of shape, and dear God, walking on, like, slanted surfaces makes my pelvis want to die. But, the story, the way this pans out is, there's, like, this little gap of rocks, like, I could have very easily walked around it, well, and, like, I think my dad said I should, but I didn't fucking listen. My dumb, like, child gremlin ass just decided, no, I wanna fucking jump! And so I jumped right across. And, like, the good thing was, I landed on the other side, but the bad thing was that I think I, like, fell on my face or something? So I was kinda in a bit of pain. I don't know if it was from me or my little brother. But, like, I also just remember him trying to wash off blood with a sock, which, I mean, that's fucking seawater. I'm pretty sure trying to wash a wound with seawater is only gonna make it worse. But that's the first one. The second one, the door. So, I think I have established that, like, I am not too big on my older brother. That sounds wrong, but I don't consider us people who like each other that much, or super a lot. So, and this has been something that's happened for a while. Actually, oh god, I could have a fourth one, because I just remembered another one. Which, I'll get to it. I'll probably squeeze it in between the fourth after the third one. But I don't remember what the context was, but, like, I think I was trying to get into his room as a child, and he was, like, pissed at me for trying, and so he slammed the door on me. And, like, what happened was one of my toes got fucking caught on it, and it hurt like a bitch. The worst part was, if I remember correctly, the toenail literally fell off. Like, I got shut on me so bad that my toenail fell off. It was like my second to the big toe. The first one next to the big toe, I think it was. On my right? No, it was my left. No, it was my right, I think. So, that was certainly something. And obviously, it was painful. But I don't remember how painful it was, though. I mean, that was so long ago, so you can't really blame me. So the third one is something that's a little more funny, I'd say. But how it goes is, like, there was this little metal scaffolding for a bit that I like to climb up on and play on. One day, I think it was like muddy and shit, and I was in my and I was wearing Crocs. Why? I don't know. And as per usual, I always wind up climbing up it, but like, sadly, I wound up slipping. And in retrospect, this is funny, but I didn't fall. I didn't just fall. I fell. The bar hit me between my legs, and then I like fell on the floor and I was like fucking screaming and crying. It was not fun, but I mean, in retrospect, I think it was kind of funny. I guess when you grow older, you kind of learn to look back at some of the things that happened and, like, go, ha ha ha, I was fucking stupid. But, the fourth one. Actually, I think I want the fourth. There's another fourth one that I have. Well, now this one's the fourth one. Hurley. So, I think it was on Wednesdays. On my, when I was in primary school. I think I was like in 5th, 6th class. But, long story short, sorry, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, when I was in like either 5th or 6th class, I think it was like my second or last class in primary school. But we would like be made practice hurley. I never knew how to fucking play hurley. So, in a lot of the time when we did that, I'd usually just kind of walk around and like fucking chill, kind of. Fuck around and all that. So, just average. Just average bull shenaniganery. But anyways, this happened once when I was actually trying to fucking play, I think. I don't remember what happened, but I think I was trying to goalie or something? Play a, like, goal or something? I don't fucking know. But, like, somehow, when I was playing, I managed to fucking, cut my finger. And it wasn't... And I don't mean, like, just a small cut. Like, somehow I managed to, like, skin it. So there was, like, just this big old... not big, but, like, it was on one of my not my knuckles. The joints. Like, the middle joint of my fucking finger. Like, but the one between, like, the top joint and the knuckle. Like, on my middle finger. I don't remember. I think it was around the top of that subset joint. Where I got this thing. It was, like... I wound up, like, taking it off, but, like, oh god, it was still I still remember how fucking painful it was. But I managed to live with it. Obviously it wound up healing. It wasn't, like, the worst injury. The more I think about it, I never really had any, like, super serious injuries that, like, needed stitches, so... Which I'm thankful for. I'm fucking thankful for. Anyways, I don't know, what was the 5th one that I was thinking? Actually, that was the 5th one, wasn't it? So there was the follicles, there was the door, there was the, bunk, there was the, hurling. What was the 5th one? I had a 5th one up, but, fucking forgore. Maybe I didn't have a 5th one? I don't know, I am fucking brain dead. But, yeah, my ass cannot fucking think of anything. Well, actually, I think more, if I had to give other examples, like, small honorable mentions would be going to, say, the 2 whole ass times that I've accidentally fucking boiled myself that I accidentally burned myself with boiling water while trying to carry, like, a cup of noodles. And the second one would be... God, I am bad. The second time would be, like, accidentally cutting myself with a fucking, linoleum cutter? I don't know. For, like, a print. For art projects and shit like that. It's kinda funny, because I think that was, like, the first and last time that ever happened. I ever did that or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, I think that, honestly, I can't think of anything else, so I think that's basically it for, like, stories like that. I am very much. I mean, again. I've never had any like super serious injuries. I've never had to get stitches. I've never like broken a bone. I mean, medically, I'm very like open about this sort of shit. So it's just like I think the most like problematic injuries for me probably were the ones that were brought on because I had a seizure and fell on the ground. In like I think 1 or 2 cases, I actually wound up getting like a black eye. Like like at least one of them, I vividly remember that like at least the earliest seizure that I can remember. I wound up, like, passing out and getting a black eye. I think it was my... I don't know if it was my right or left or right eye. But yeah. I think my most recent one, I had bruises all over one of my arms. And in a slightly less recent, but still kind of recent one, I actually broke a bit of a tooth, I think? When I was, when I last passed out, I don't know. But, yeah, song, story, lore, I am accident prone, but I think my injury stories are as uninteresting as, I am. Okay, I should hide my thing. I never hide my fucking UI and VC face! Even though it very obviously shows the blue bar when I, like, look up. Foogie! Okay, I'm turning off Foogie. There we go. Oh, dear lord, dear lord. Yeah, I don't actually have anything else to do. Tell you what, I'm gonna show off my schedule. For those who haven't seen my schedule, I don't think I actually posted it on my VTubers.me. I'll have to do that if I don't, like, crash and fall asleep on my bed, like, later. After stream, but, let me find that. Actually, you know what? Something I want to do eventually. But yeah, I'll do that eventually. But yeah, so today's channel, well, not channel. This week's schedule looks like this. So of course today we have the Ortstream. Then we have Yakuza on Wednesday. And then we have Isaac on Friday. To make up for the fact that I replaced it with another art stream on the 5th or whatever. Again, uneventful week. I'm sure it'll pass as fast as like the other ones have. I think so. Oh god. Oh god. I am yawning horribly. I'm probably gonna wind up getting like a more pure coffee thing. I'm probably gonna gag, but actually I should probably just drink my coffee. Because I think for this entire thing I just have not been drinking it. I gotta get that fucking pick-me-up. Nap stream. God. That I don't think I'd be able to do a sleep stream. Even a sleep, let alone a sleep segment for like a fucking Shubathon or something. I also nap. I nap. Big if true, actually. No, forget what I was saying. My response to that, big if true. Imagine napping. Imagine taking a fat nap. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. But yeah. What's up, bro? How you doing? I am just like, again, just chilling. I'm just talking about shit. Thanks, Nightbot. So I think I was just then I was just talking about like what I have planned for this week, which I'll just flash that up again. Again, today we have an art stream, Wednesday we have Yakuza 0, Friday we have Repentance. Yes, I have heard. Stories of pain, yeah. Yeah, I say my pain injury stories are uninteresting, but I mean, I guess you don't have to like break a bone or get stitches for it to be an interesting or funny injury story. Cause again, the metal bar to the groin story in my eyes is probably one that I think is very funny. So yeah. Piss. I feel like I gotta close my eyes so I can actually feel a little more comfortable. But is closing my eyes seriously like making it harder for me to think? And it's just like, oh, we're closing our eyes? Okay, it's time to shut the brain off. And I'm like, no, I am streaming to like probably 3 people, like 2 people, I don't know, 2 whole people there, but that's still 2 whole people watching me like struggle to stay awake and like tough out a stream. Probably not the best idea, probably not my best ideas, but goes to show that I will do anything for you, Faye fam. And I'll do anything to be a bit more, you know, to be consistent with my fucking schedules. Yeah. Yeah, my brain keeps like shutting down and shutting and turning on again. It's like a computer. Now! Coffee make stream now. That would be very funny. Like, imagine if I just have a stream where I like make coffee and fucking imagine an all-nighter stream. I mean, and that'd probably be a pain in the arse, because again, I tend to be like very outspoken when I don't know if outspoken's the right word, but I tend to like be very strong on my voice. Like, I am like speaking, I guess, with considerable volume when I stream, and I mean, I do wind up like exclaiming a lot, like, oh my god, or all that. So like, needless to say, I am very loud when I stream. So, you know, the idea of like an all-nighter stream would be absolute like hell for me and everyone in my house. But yeah. Oh dear lord. Night stream but outside. That would be I feel like that would be painful. I don't know how I'd do something like that, like, without it feeling agonizing. By the way, for the first time in the year, I have, like, subconsciously decided that I wanted to take a quick, like, step outside. I think I noticed it, like, either last year or the year before, and last year and the year before, but, like, in the mysterious forest, yeah. But yeah, I've kind of made a slight notice that, like, I think when like, it starts getting, like, hotter, or, like, when it starts rolling in summer, I feel the need to, like, you know, sit outside, maybe, like, take a quick little stroll around, like, my home property and all that. You know, just, you know, just for a little moment. I'd like to go on walks more, but I've already talked about the pollicles thing. Rings true, like, fucking hilly areas, walking around on hilly areas makes my pelvis want to die. I don't know. Also, in the field. I didn't realize that you said more than the mysterious forests. In the fields, in the hinterlands, in the mysterious forests. The flesh yearns for photosynthesis. Sometimes, don't forget to photosynthesize your, local fairy. Doesn't matter if they're a changeling or just your normal-ass fairy. Like, I guess just fae folk in general. Don't forget to photosynthesize your local fae folk. Whatever kind of fae they may be. I tend to walk a lot all year round. I touch many grasses. You are, like, too powerful for all of us, Sean. Like, someone tells you to touch grass and you're just like, I am like 5 parallel universes up beyond you. God, I think, God, I say that and now I can't just gain this fucking mental image of John, but he's like, buff. Doctor's diagnosis. Indestructible. Yeah, like, oh god, I don't know if I want to imagine what Buff John would look like. Buff John isn't real, he can't hurt you. Though I don't think Buff John would want to hurt me. He is basically John, and John is a wonderful person. So I'd say unless he gave me a good reason, unless he was given a good reason to, he would not, like, hurt me. Even if he was real or not. I don't know where I'm going with that train of thought, but yeah. That's true. That's true. I mean, honestly, I feel like Buff John would just be built like an iron golem. Like, let's be real. If John was buff, that's what he would look like. He just a fucking iron golem without a Squidward nose. Oh, good lord. I'm gonna actually get some wipes and wipe my fucking face off. Ugh. Alright, I have finished this. So, I'm gonna bring this up, but I'm gonna take a while longer because I'm just gonna brew myself a second cup of coffee so I can actually stay up and stay alive. But once we get back, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna be drawing. I'm gonna be drawing the funny thing that I've made. So, yeah. As always, don't touch that dial, don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back. Alright. Oh yeah, as always also, I'm gonna play an ad, you're not missing much, because BRB and all that. But yeah, okay. Now, like, don't touch that dial, don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back, alright? And we're back. Alright, I've got my fucking thing. Oh god, I've realized, like, how I've had this set up. I'm just hoping, like, will I be able to, like, draw competently? I think I'll be able to draw just fine. I feel like ever since I've gotten this fucking... Ever since I got on this fucking tablet, my posture has improved. But anyways. Less about my posture, more about... butterfly jump scare. Yeah, I've used that butterfly thing for, like, I don't know how long, but... I most certainly used it for a while. So I'm trying to figure out, how do I want to try this? Do I want to use a different brush? I don't know. I feel like while I've been drawing more, I also feel like I've been wanting to try and experiment with shit. I don't know. I kind of like that one. I kind of like this tapered pen. I have this one that's just called, like, a G-pen or a real G-pen, but different because, like, I basically made it so, like, it doesn't peter out at, like, after 1 pixel. So, like, I kind of have this as opposed to, say, this. Oops, wrong one. It's this one I'm meant to go with. I don't know, I feel like it makes things feel a little more bold, in my opinion? I don't know. What you drawing today? OC character. This character's name is Peter. A high angel, Seraphim. He claimed in his public image, he presents himself as, like, this all-caring, understanding guy, but he is actually a fucking abusive piece of shit behind the scenes. Because we love that kind of character. The fuck, wrong thing, I meant to pinch. So, like, yeah. No, I want to show, I showed, like, an art piece I made of him, but, like, that I am actually referencing from, but, like, it has my signature and personal socials, so I'd show it to you, but then I'd have to kill you. But yeah. I don't know, I've been drawing a lot of these kinds of, like, humanoid but not human angels. And, like, it started with, like, an art piece I did, like, around the end of 2022. And then I just had this idea of, like, expanding it into, like, its own little thing. So, I guess it's slowly becoming a story. I don't know. Do you think, maybe... I think it would be fun if I did, like, a like, world-building stream. Like, maybe where we, like, talk about this sort of shit, and I, like, think of ideas live. So you get to see me struggle. Because it'll be very funny. Psycho streamer threatens to kill a chat ender. I am Jerma if he was, like, a whimsical fairy. Well, a whimsical Irish fairy. You're right. Ah! I'm killing you. It's not even funny. I don't know how that fucking clip goes. It's like, do you hate it when there's, like, this one fucking, like, clip or line that lives rent-free in your mind, but, like, you can never for the life of you remember how it goes? Like, that happens to me so much. Oh, that was a whip art piece that I never really finished. I should probably close that down because I never bothered to finish it because I didn't know how to take it or where to go for it. Where to take it from. Which is sad, but eh. Sometimes you have to scrap some ideas in favor of other ideas. I feel attacked! Good. Then perish. I'm actually gonna do this, because if I copy and pasted this body as like a, mirror thing, I could have just used the symmetry tool, but I'm too lazy, so I will pay for my crimes, as I always do. I will say, there was like a fucking Germa clip, that I wound up seeing that was like super fucking funny to me. I think it was playing like a horror game, but like the way a lot of like the event triggers worked, it was just unintentionally funny. And like, it was just fucking great. Like, I watched that and I don't know if it's because I was staying up late, so I was like sleepy, but like, I absolutely lost my shit over it. Goes to show that even if you're not like, if you don't keep up with the streams, you still love German one way or another. Was it the one with the baby tall cat? Yeah, that was the one! That was the one! Oh god, I know that one. Like, it kept, like, he managed to keep hitting the wall, and it was, like, the funniest shit. I don't know if I was laughing because of how funny it was, or if it was because, like, a case of, like, contagious laughter, but, you know. Needless to say, it was, like, the funniest shit I've ever seen. If it's not perfect, it's, like, whatever. Oh, I actually... Case of, like, if it's not perfect, then whatever. These are meant... I should mention, these things right here. They're meant to be extra hands. He has, like, 4 hands. Usually the default position for at least one of those sets tends to be, like, put together, like, in... Like, hands together, like, in prayer or whatever. Why does he do that? I don't fucking know, but he just kind of does, and I think it works, because he's... Because, you know, holy man and all that. I should probably just flip the canvas, man. There we go. That feels a little better. There we go. It's nice to have people from the Pet L hanging around here too. Yeah. I feel like I feel bad because I should like, I really should like link my stream over there. I feel like for those who aren't in Paddle, like don't know, but like, long story short, hangout server with friends. Paddle is an acronym for Post-Apocalyptic Dinosaur Land. Don't ask where that name comes from. It's a long... Everything about Paddle is like a long-ass story, so... But needless to say, we have been a tight-knit group of friends, since, I'd like to say 2016, 2017. Peter keeps a framed and autographed an autographed photo of Kenneth Copeland in a secret compartment somewhere. I'm sure. Who the fuck is Kenneth Copeland? Hang on, I gotta Google that or else I'm gonna be pissed at myself. Not at you, at myself. Kenneth American televangelist. I mean, maybe. Who knows? 2016-ish. I mean, I still can't. I don't know. I know it was kind of a joke that you made when you drew like a very simplified like cave painting thing of Peter John, but like I could totally see like for his own like sick amusement, I could totally see Peter just like descending from the heavens and like managing to convince humans to make a religion based around him behind like God's back. But yeah, I should probably also mention some shit about, like, high angels, because I never mentioned this in Paddle. Don't look into his eyes! Evil tells me, don't look into his eyes! Don't look into those eyes. But, long story, but yeah, high angels are again, more or less the council of heaven. Like, in this sort of world story that I have, types of angels aren't really like bound to a certain rank, or like I guess they technically are native to like the rings, because like you know how like different angels are represented by different rings that are closer to God, that get closer to God. At least that's how it's depicted in Dante's Paradiso. But that's the kind of idea we going with. But, yeah, the High Council, I guess the closest thing to that sort of thing is, like, the High Council are made up of a Seraphim, who is Peter, a, Cherubim, and an Ophanim, since those are, if I recall, those are the three closest angels who are closest to God. But yeah, again, angels aren't angels aren't exclusive to rank or profession, they're kind of just, if anything, they're more just different variants, different species in this, like, sort of world. One of the main ones, for instance, like, who I have named Charlie. Why, if you're familiar with the song, with a certain song by That Handsome Devil, you'd know. Anyways, hang on. I've already forgotten what I was talking about. But yeah. For instance, I'd say that, Charlie, who's the main character, is more of just, like, a more standard-looking angel. Do I have the art? I have art of the, I think I have art of, unsigned art of the Limbo Town, of some Limbo Town characters. Well, I call them Limbo Town, but because that's kind of the working title. Usually like more first draft designs, at least in the demon character's case. But I just had this very specific way of going around design. These are fallen angels, because like how it works is like angels tend to have this sort of like these sort of like cool like light gray colors. As well as like a sort of a bright or pastel-y color for like say eyes and shit. But then said like whites and grays become more. Won't you take me to Limbo Town? fallen angel moment. But yeah, when they're like cast away from the heavens and become fallen angels, they wind up. Their colors become darker and muted, aside from, like, the eye colors. Contrast with demons, which have that more dark colors, but they still, that dark, cool colors. And then these neons. Why does this sound like fucking Terraria music? Sorry, I just got distracted by by the fucking music that's playing on my Spotify right now. It better be playing from the list. But, yeah. Again, like, demons have this sort of, like, more dark with a neon, bright colored, accents. I should also mention, yes, yes, when angels are cast out of heaven, they have part of their horns broken and their wings torn off. So, yeah. I would say, like, the more I think when I originally designed, say, Virtue, who is this girl on the right, I think when I designed her, I intended for her to be more of a sheriffing type character. But honestly, looking at how honestly, the vibes make me think more that maybe she was actually like a sort of seraphim. Of course, establishing from earlier, like, she's not a high angel. Just you know, a civilian seraphim, I guess is the best way I could put it. Commoner. Yeah, actually, since I mentioned Limbo Town, actually, so the idea is Limbo Town is like the closest set, because like Limbo Town is the name given to the settlement that's closest to like the quote unquote entrance of of hell / the underworld. That is like situated next to the River Styx. A prominent figure in said town is Karen, who is this middle demon character. I actually kind of want to redesign him a bit. I want to make him a bit more fish looking. It's an interesting layering of a heaven-based society, humanized and all. Yeah, and I kind of like that. I'm gonna be honest. Something I also really wanted to play with is the idea that while they're humanoid, but not exactly human, they do have human forms. Because I was looking at a voice meme. Apparently, did you know that apparently, like, if you see a, like, fucking Ophanim appear in front of you, you should be afraid. Not because it's fucking gonna kill you, but, like, angels will only reveal their true forms to fucking, prophets. So, like, if you see a fucking, say, quote-unquote biblically accurate angel, that's because it's come to you bearing fucking responsibility. which I think is more terrifying than, like, Ring with Eyes, to be honest. But anyways, I am getting distracted because, like, I am just rambling about this fucking story. But I mean, I guess y'all like, I think that's something y'all like. I think y'all enjoy, like, watching me ramble and be passionate about, like, stories and ideas that I have. Oh hell, I've been blessed with forbidden knowledge! Yeah, sometimes it just be like that. But anyways, because of that, I'd like to imagine that, like, they do have, like, human forms / disguises. Or forms that look more human. Why can't I be like a Tumblr user gently grazed with a ball? Do you really want the gift of prophecy? I feel like a lot of times Paula gives someone the gift of prophecy, it's always for the worse. Like, Apollo, why are you so mean to us? But yeah, you know how it is. This has actually been... already, like, almost finished the line art here. It really does feel like I've been padding out the, bullshit by talking about it. Well, I guess it's not really padding it out if I'm, doing that. Better that than divine responsibility from Burning Eye Circle. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, you know what? I think there's another thing that I've talked about. Actually, you want to know some lore about Karen? He used to be a fallen angel. He did become a demon. But he wasn't, like, accused. He wasn't, like, falsely accused. He was actually kind of a dick as an angel. So his, like, casting out of the heavens was actually justified. So him kind of taking on the role as the ferryman of the River Styx kind of was his own way of, like, trying to atone for those, like, for his, like, shitty past. And I think from there he kind of accepted his fate as being, like, a demon. Because, like, the idea is, like, technically, more or less, demons of the underworld / hell are kind of are descended from fallen angels. So like, if they weren't a demon if they weren't an angel like already in the past, they most likely have relatives or ancestors who are fallen angels. So, like, yeah. But how this works, how fallen angel to demon kind of works is, like, once an angel kind of accepts their fate as, like, a demon, all that. Not all of them. It's like, accepting your fate as a demon is completely different from accepting the fate of your situation. Like, I feel like Virtue's kind of made peace with the fact that she's kind of stuck in the underworld. She's kind of like a resident of Limbo Town. Not like it's a bad thing. I'd imagine, like, a lot of the population of Limbo Town is fallen angels anyways, so, you know. She is not alone. She is among people she is among people. I could probably talk a little about Virtue eventually, but yeah. But yeah, when a fallen angel, like, accepts itself as a demon for, like, the possibility that it is like destined to be demon, like, there will be this gradual, like, transition from, like, fallen angel to demon. So, like, obviously their colors will get darker, like the neutral colors will get darker, the you know, accent color, I guess, will get brighter, more vivid, and maybe it'll take on different characteristics, like, it's a bit more ambiguous here in, like, other design plans I had. Hang on, do I have, like, the second draft? Like, this was a second draft that was kind of more in what I had in mind. Where Karen's a bit more fishy. So, yeah. Also, I feel like I should address this. Charlie's always kind of had this weird, eye shape. Don't ask why. I just did it and it kind of looks like. But anyways, yeah. A demon will will sometimes even take on a completely different, like, motif from its, angel form. But yeah. This character I really want to design that kind of, like, shows the case of their, like, in between the transition of being a angel and a demon. Like, maybe it's like a sort of I guess you could say a gradual transition? Like, in some cases it could be like, you know, they start developing, like, blotches, maybe certain features start growing, you know. I feel like it's one of those things where it, like, varies from individual to individual. Oh god, also I just realized I forgot to change the thing to art. I mean, this is more or less art plus, like, Ebony talks about her fucking shit. But what can I say? I guess technically technically shit like this counts as art, so... Because, I mean, I am showing, like, sketches where I'm like, these are things. I actually think I have the original sketch of Peter, too. Hang on. Let me see if I have the original sketch of Bader. Why is it not letting me go up? Okay, my world building is art. That is so true. But yeah, this was the original design I have for Peter. I don't actually, you know, I didn't. I never sketched it here, but like, I should probably actually. You know what? We're gonna like do some. We're gonna do one of those last minute like additions to the sketch because like he's meant to have like that sort of Hang on. What is that one? Cancel. Because he's kind of meant to have that sort... Because, like, my idea was that he has a sort of, like... I'm just gonna turn those down for now. Just so I can have, like, a... But, like, I had this idea of him having, like, this snake tail. Why? I don't fucking know. I thought it looked cool. And you know what? I still think it looks cool. I think Peter deserves, like, the cool snake tail. I just wish I was good at drawing snakes. I guess it begs the question is does the snake have a mind does the snake have a mind of its own, or is it like, or does it just not have a brain and is like, you know, attached to creatures that have brain with like Peter? I don't know. Oh, that was smart. I did some time back a few days ago for our friendo John, because it was his birthday, so a good way around that question would be to draw the snake with eyes. That perhaps. Without eyes? Maybe. I think that looks pretty good. Snake's a little big, snake's a little small though. Oh, I kind of dig that. Maybe I could fix this. No, I think that would... There we go. That feels much more, There we go. Whoops. Alright. So, eyes. Ah! Ah! God, I'm looking at the I'm like, don't be me, jackass. Just actually look up references. Don't wing it. I'm too lazy to go back, so, we're gonna deal with, I'm pretty sure they actually go out, so we're actually gonna do this. Ow! Ah, my arm! I'm actually gonna save myself. Because I still don't trust this fucking thing to crash. Yeah. Yeah, how y'all doing? Again, I took that second coffee and it's like somehow I'm just like, was I ever really tired? I to be fair, I put like 3 teaspoons of fucking coffee and 3 teaspoons of sugar in it, so maybe I am just very buzzed as a result. Ah! No, I meant to pinch it. Did I seriously? Ah! There we go. That is like the goofiest The goofiest aw. I think I can get away with. I really want it on the other side, but I think I can get away with it if I do this. Hang on, I have fucked up. There we go. Alright, I need to, like... That look a little better? Nah, I actually like it on the other end. What do you guys think? Actually, I kind of like it because I think it works with the head turn. Maybe. I don't know. Oh my god, is the fairy addicted to commit arson? What? But thanks for the Aya dreams. Give me a second to take a sip. Ay. Oh yeah, I never mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned this like live, but I actually started making a dedicated savings for like getting better computer parts, better computer. Just, you know, to improve my maybe even just generally better equipment for my streaming shit. It's like, you know, if you guys, so you know, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm going to try and get a port to like keep if you guys wind up donating, I'll be putting a portion of that into I'll wind up having a portion of that go to the savings fund for that sort of stuff. I'll probably wind up asking if like getting. I mean, I'm gonna try and back up as much of my shit as I can. So like, I have like, I've always had my models on my external hard drive. So like this, you'll still see this. Also, your water bottle sounds so goofy. It'd be like that. I gotta take a sip somehow. I'm gonna make these higher. Like, I'm gonna make them taller. I'm gonna make them skinnier. But yeah. I should also mention that, like, High Angels in the High Angel Council, like, something defining about them is that usually they're, like, darker, their darker gray color is, replaced by their associated color. So, gold yellow is the associated color of, Peter here, so therefore therefore the dark grays tend to be replaced with like said gold colors. But yeah. Haya Dreams, if you've been missing out, I am drawing an OC and I am just rambling about the world that said OC comes from. At this rate, it would be fun to, like, do a, world, like, story telling stream where I, like, where I like just talk about like some of my OC stories, like the worlds, and just some ideas that either ones that are like very elaborated on to the ones that aren't, that I think would make fun stories. I don't know. I probably should have made those like lighter, but it's whatever. Also, I also write stories. Ah, nice. I try to write stories. I mean, I'm gonna confess, I've tried to write a comic, but like, just violently beating myself up over like how to go around a certain thing, combined with just like general procrastination, just kind of made me go like, I'm just gonna like pretend, I'm just gonna like delete this and like move on from it. Like, I think that's the worst part. Because I think I was just looking at the background composition and everything, and I think I was just thinking too hard of like, well, fuck, I want this to look good. I don't want it to look like shit. And it's just like, ah. So, like, I think because of all that, like, it just got too much for me. So once I realized that, I'm just like, it's probably better that I just, like, accept that I don't want to work on this anymore. Which sucks, because it's really a story that I have been developing for, like, what, half a decade now? So I'd really love making something out of it, but I don't know how. But yeah. I guess it'd be like that sometimes. I mean, I don't know, maybe if I wanted to try it again, I could always try and be more of, like, writing it. I don't know. Yeah, well, it's pretty tricky. Yeah. I mean, I like laying out and, like, drawing comics, kind of. Like, I think because of maybe it's just because of how the tools Clipstudio Paint gives you for that. Because manga creation is kind of one of its, like, the things it's marketed as being good for. But yeah, like, it works this Clipstudio works very well for, that sort of stuff. And I think that's kind of why it makes actually making this sort of shit fun. I think that's everything. There we go. Now, I actually wound up finding a stained glass image, which I'm just gonna use instead of, like, you know... This is gonna look really fucking weird just because of how, like, small it is, but... I don't know, we'll figure something out. There we go. I'll probably add a red overlay just because the idea I have is kind of gears more into being a little more red. Maybe I'll just wind up doing a color. Ugh. Fuck. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's not the one I wanted to try and blur. I think I heard a gunshot outside. They're probably like hunting game or something. It's whatever. Okay, none of this is doing jack. I'm just gonna have to accept that it's gonna be weird and blurry. And it's whatever. Anyways, it's time to color this bitch. There we go. Gotta get some nice flats down. Ah! I feel like this is the part of the stream where I get, like, really fucking, silent, and I feel the need to apologize for that. I'm very sorry. I just realized that this is completely the wrong way around. There we go. Multiply that. I'm gonna... Incredible fairy focus. As you do. Speaking of, I'm gonna use a more magenta color. So I will also do that. Actually, maybe I'll do it as a... There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use a blue, go in with a blue, and then... Okay, not color burn. Okay, maybe not a blue, maybe a more red tinge, since that was what we were planning on going with. And then we're gonna have that... Bruh. So we are just going to take this and make this fuck you dark. Maybe even just straight up black, but we'll see. Aha! Sumi. Oh, hey, Tatsumi, what's up? Oh shit, I just again, I have neglected the snake. Snake, I am so sorry. Alright, you know what, the snake can be... I think that I could just get away with giving the snake some of the attributes here, so... I'm gonna give him those. Fair to, like, give him colors that I've already used, and then, you know, use colors that I've, used completely new colors. It just makes the color palette a little fucky-wucky. Now I'm actually gonna take this. Make it brighter for the snake. Let me just... Just so, like, we have a cleaner edge. There we go. And again, on the topic of, like, absolutely fucking neglecting this poor dude. There we go. And, there we go. Oh dear lord, have I accidentally saved? Well, actually, I already had it saved, so I got. Don't forget to save, even if it's like accidental. I think what I want to do is do this. What the fuck is this? Excuse me? How? How did that come? How did that happen? I think I know what happened. Oh! Why is it doing that? And why did I put that in there? When it should be out here. This is why I don't use the fucking ice cream! How? How? I think I can... Alright, so, let's do that, I'm actually gonna copy this fucking... Ugh. Okay. Anyways, let's actually color this lad. Ah. What do I want to try out that I haven't tried in a while? Oh, that's fucking... that goes hard. You know what? That makes my life so much easier. I just need to make it the appropriate colors is all. I should make it a bit more on the purple end. And then we go here. And then do that big ol' red. Let's screen it too. What did these exist again? There we go. Wonder if hard light would... There we go. And we combine that with that. Like, look at that. Ain't that already, like, fucking menacing? Ancient artifacts? What? Anyways, now we can, like, properly color the snack. I'm just gonna use that orange for the belly. You know, it might be just to me, but the snake feels a lot of place. Are you fucking kidding? Oh dear. Ah! It's too fucking late to go back on it now. We have to live with our fucking mistakes like we do every day in our lives. I think maybe a gray would make it feel a little less uncanny. Don't want to keep that, like, maybe I'll go back to that. Might just be me. I don't know. I mean, when I step back, yeah. Maybe I'm low-key regretting it now. But anyways, like I did last time, I am going to... every single eye. I may actually wind up, like, maybe the tummy glows or something. I don't know. My judgment is not God's war. I see what you did there. I'm gonna make that a more orange. Yeah, let's make that a little more orange, and then. Ah! I want to screen it. Now we got those sorted. I'm actually going to go in with this again and actually do some hard shading. I want to see what this looks like. This actually looks really damn nice, I'm gonna be honest. Like, holy shit, look at that! Okay, well, I guess I've got to do something real quick. There we go. Not the biggest issue, but yeah. I mean, again, not even the biggest issue for like that, because I'm just gonna. I don't know, I always find it looking back and forth thinking, like, did someone, like, say something? But no. I think I've talked about that, like, a lot. I don't know. Like, when you're looking at chat at the corner of the eye, something, like, animates, I think, and you're just like, oh, wait, new message? No. It'd be like that sometimes. Some shading on his teeth. Because the boy doesn't brush. You would say this. But I mean, gotta give some, like, teeth have shadows too, you know? And on top of that, apparently teeth aren't meant to be, like, pearly white, apparently. From what I've heard. So, like, hey, if they're just a slight bit yellow, then that's completely fine, because that's just how teeth are meant to be. I'm also actually going to go in with... do these little catch light kind of things. I actually do them in these. Holy shit, this is actually looking fine. Shadows on teeth? Couldn't be me. Yeah, you would say this. So part of me feels like I should put like it's like I should go in like that and like, you know. Maybe go with that screen. They are out there, you're right. So it is just a matter of like, you know. It can be like rough since like I'm gonna be blurring the absolute shit out of it anyways, so you know. It's like do that. And then blur the absolute sin out of it. Like, look at that. Maybe I'll even actually use this to tinge this a little, like, go with an overlay. Look at that! That goes hard! I realize the blue isn't... Maybe if I... Ay. Honestly, I'm weirdly kind of digging the blurriness of it the more I look at it now. Like, it kind of gives the vibe of... Oh, bro. There we go. Look at that! Actually, I want to try something. What would it look like if... Oh, I kind of dig that. Tell you what, let's... That looks very pretty. Alright, I think I'm fine to, like, assign that and wrap this up. No, not with that. I want red. I have, like, the worst fucking cursive ever known to man. That looks like ebony. How about... There we go. That looks a little nicer. Actually, never mind. No, it would have been better if the line came from... Ah! Wrong brush! Ah! Can you tell I sucked at cursive handwriting in fucking primary school? Can you tell I, like, fucking despise the fact that we were forced to try and write in cursive? Like, the more I think about it, like, why did they do that? Why did they, like, tell us, oh, you need to write in cursive? Sign is as Shivy. Shivy would be funny, but nah. Alright, I don't think I have anything to deal with for Fix Show in that case. I am going to put this. Wait, hang on, I want to see this. Let's see one sec. There we go. And with that, I can post this up and we can call it a stream. Ay. That's not the right one. Give me a second picture. Art current. Oh, never mind. I didn't like save it properly. Ah! Please, let me. And there it is. Very imposing. I am very happy with how this came out. I feel like this is definitely one of those, also, damn, gorgeous. I love how it's like, Peter is like a fucking terrible person, but I just really like him for some reason. I don't know, maybe I'm just some weird freak who thinks like morally fucked up characters are like a lot of fun to either like watch, fucking portray, I don't know. But yeah. I'd say that was like a relatively successful stream. I may have gotten barely any sleep. I may have had very little sleep, so because I wanted to play fucking Sims all night, but like, hey, I managed to pull through, and I managed to make something I'm genuinely proud of. So it'll go up on the on Twitter soon after the stream, so you know, that'd be cool. I don't know. So yeah. I'll be so next stream on Wednesday I'll be doing Yakuza 0, but if you want to tune in for another art stream, that'll be on Friday next week. So yeah, you know, come on down anytime. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say. My brain is like fucking mush, so I think it's best I give it a break now. So I'm gonna let y'all be. I'm gonna head out. Until then, this is Siobhan at Leaf signing out.